Hi, guys, and welcome back to Investing in New Hampshire with me, Carla Garrick of Porcupine Real Estate. Hi, Brittany Ping. How you doing?
I'm doing okay today. How are you?
I'm good. I just discovered that I have sound effects on my little sound thing here, so I might, delight us with such things as
Oh,
Yay! Welcome back, Brittany Ping. um, we will be taking a closer look at a featured property in Croydon. But before we get to that, I just want to remind everyone who's listening to this, please do sign up for our investment newsletter. It is the way that we can provide these hot leads and these awesome opportunities and these cool things that are happening in New Hampshire straight to your mailbox. You don't have to wait for us to play with our sound effects. So sign up, tinyurl.com/porcupine picks. Now for some more serious business. We have this
no, I
awesome
like the game
property.
show business. I like the game show business. This is great.
I know someone's going to be like, we're going to take that machine away from Carla. This is not, with great responsibility, I should not have things like this to play with. But speaking of playing, Croydon is a very happy Free Stater playground. Of course, that is the area where Bardo Farm is. Very good friends of mine personally and yours. Great people. They have a monthly potluck up in that area. Croydon is up in the Upper Valley area, so it's fairly close to Dartmouth, Ivy League school, Hanover, some good little towns with some, theater and that kind of stuff. But Croydon is fairly rural and a great area to live in. So this property is really exciting. It looks like it's just off the bat sort of income producing. Um, I know it's on I think it's like 420 acres, maybe 419 acres. But tell us a little bit about this one.
Yeah, so this has been listed for less than 2 weeks. It's listed at 650,000. It does have 4 completely rented units. So right now they're bringing in 7350 a month fully rented, and so that's at performing at 88.2. So this isn't a projected performance. This is what it is gaining as we speak in regards to annual revenue. So, if you do your due diligence and, go in on this offer, it looks really turnkey. It looks to be just a great opportunity for someone to come in who's saying, I'm looking for something that's cash flowing, that's going to be supported in regards to my mortgage. And this looks like a really awesome deal. It's got 4 unique units. One of them is attached to a large, like heavy machinery garage. So kind of like an owner operator, somebody, and it is rented out that way. They are renting the garage and the unit. That's the 1 bedroom. There's a 2 bedroom, and then a full, like a house,
House.
right? Yeah, it's a home. It says it's a 3 bedroom, but it's like a 3 bedroom townhome. So really cool, unique in regards to you get to own a variety of different things, and then it's performing. So
And so, I mean, basically, it's, we're talking acreage, right? We're
yeah.
talking 4 units, if I heard everything stacked up correctly there. So you have these 4 different spaces, all income producing already.
Mm-hmm.
People check it out, make sure they do their due diligence. But, like almost 90,000 a year just coming in. This
Yeah.
seems like a no-brainer at 650. So,
Right.
hopefully folks will check it out and, of course, sign up for the newsletter so that we can make sure you find out about these opportunities before they go away. The
Yeah.
market here in New Hampshire is different. I know different places are softening a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but here, there is a bit of a scarcity. So people, should get in while they still can, because I think this is a good opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, we're finally looking at 2 months of supply available on the market at one time. Like we just hit that metric with last month's listings in September, according to New Hampshire Real Estate Associate or New Hampshire Realtors Association. So, absolutely, paying attention to the list that you guys put out for the Porcupine picks, and so opportunities like this, where now they are lasting 2 weeks, this might be the call to kind of go like, hey, Carla, I want to see that property.
Right. So, yes, and we'll let folks know how to get a hold of us in a little bit. But before we go, we do want to remind everyone we are doing also these short-term rental opportunities. Brittany came up with the great name, Imagination Picks. This one is off the grid. There's all kinds of bells and whistles. I'll just say it's a cozy cabin. You tell us a little more.
Yeah, so this is on a few acres. I think this is on about 5 acres, and it isn't off the grid. So your really high primary expenses of septic and wells, they don't exist, right? So if you're somebody that's thinking like, I want to support this off the grid, this is in the North Country area. This is going to be great for people who are hiking or, that tourism, and maybe they don't need crazy fancy accommodations. This might be the perfect fit. Or if you're someone that's like, I would love to live off the grid and host these campers, or these tourists, or these hikers, there's an opportunity there for you to take advantage of the land and kind of manage yourself that way as well.
So someone could literally live in the building that does have a septic. There is a well. There's
There's
solar.
not. No, this is off the grid. So
Oh,
they don't
totally.
have those large concerning expenses. This is off grid.
So there is solar there.
Correct. There is
Um,
solar.
so we have solar power, and I believe, if I remember correctly, it might even, there was an offer from the seller. If someone did want to bring electricity in, they'd put 10K towards that. So there is a little bit of a sweet pot there for the right person. But of course, you could choose to just stay off the grid. It's close to a lake. You can walk to a boat launch. So honestly, again, either for someone who wants to have that lifestyle for themselves, or provide that lifestyle for the people who are coming in who are seeking those things. This seems like a really green property. One can see from the picture there, really pretty on the inside, all wood, high ceilings, lots of light coming in with a little deck. So definitely something people should be looking at. I
Yeah.
think it was,
This
it
was
was only,
someone's beloved camp, right? You can tell that somebody really cared about it. We call them camps up here, right? This is where somebody went to get away, and you could create it as a space that other people will want to come rent for their getaways. I think it's a really cool imagination pick that you guys came up with.
great. So how can folks get a hold of you?
Yeah, so it's B for Brittany, ping like a ping pong ball at ledgeviewcommercial.com.
Awesome. And folks can get a hold of me at Carla at porcupinerealestate.com. Be sure to sign up for that newsletter. We want to put you in a home. We want you guys in New Hampshire. We love our lives up here in the Free State, and we want more people to join us. So love talking to you. I will talk to you again next week. Thanks, Brett.
Awesome. Thanks, Carla.